Blessings, divine beings, Nimue here. I just got the Lantern Oracle in the mail a couple days ago, so I wanted to talk about that. This is, obviously a really popular deck. It's been out a few years. I think 2021 it was published, but I have been seeing it's been on my wish list for a while. I'll go over the book and later. I'll kind of just show the cards as I'm talking. These are the backs. Really good card stock. So, what was I going to say? I was going to say that I've had this on my wish list for a while now. And, losing my train of thought. Okay. I've had this on my wish list for a while, but recently I've been seeing it. I haven't been looking it up, but I've been like just seeing it in people's videos and them talking about it, about how it's a really good, dark feminine shadow work deck. And I was like, oh my gosh, perfect, because I have to do a shadow work project this year. So I am currently a second degree clergy Wiccan priestess, and I'm currently working on just starting my third degree, and third and final degree for clergy, to be a high priestess, a Wiccan high priestess. So aside of all the personal practice work and, coven work and reading and tests, there's 4 big projects we have to do throughout the year, and one of them is a shadow work project. And they don't give you a whole lot of specifics of like what you have to do. They really want you to come up with your own project, something that specifically showcases your individual interests and skills, which I think is so cool. So everything we get to do is really personalized, but we have to submit our proposal. There we go, proposal, and get it approved before we do it, similar to a thesis paper or something. And so I submitted working with this deck and doing a kind of like a journal, like a shadow work journal with this card deck, by pulling a card a day. And it's gonna be like a digital journal, because I have to submit it, take a picture of the card, and then write a page for each card. And I wanted to go in order because it feels like there's a sequential pattern of growth and development through this deck. So I kind of wanted to start at the beginning and work my way towards the end. But I thought I'd take a picture of each card and then, write a page on each card, starting with what the card means, what it means to me, what comes up for me, what past experiences in my life, relate to this. How could I use this card for personal growth and development, all that stuff. So I don't know. I'm just real excited that I get to do one of my third degree projects on a deck, which is super cool. Other projects we have to do, I have to create a course. I have to create a course or teach a course on whatever topic I want. But I have to create and teach either in person or online, teach a course in an area of my specialty. And another one, which I'm really excited about, is I have to put on a community event that takes me 50 hours to plan. So the town I live in does not have any pagan pride events. And so I was like, you know what? That will be my project. So come September, I'm going to throw my town's first, it's not going to be a parade. We're going to do a picnic potluck type of a thing. I'm going to get people from my women's ritual circle and their friends and their partners. There's gonna be musicians and performers and vendors, and presenters, workshop presenters, speakers. I'll obviously do something too, but yeah, it'll be my town's first little pagan pride event. So that'll be my project. Sorry, going off on a tangent. I've been looking at these cards, but I've kind of just been talking. And I think it's really cool as I'm talking about my women's circle, women supporting women. Together we can transcend our individual limitations, which is just kind of, the purpose of women's circles. I've been leading my women's circles for, we just had our 2 year anniversary. So I kind of started it as I started my priestess, like clergy training, as like a little mini kind of a community coven type of a thing where pagan women can gather and connect. But yeah, that's my project. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going through these cards. Maybe I'll put on some music while I go through the rest of them. But thanks for listening about my priestess project assignment that I have to do. And if you have any input on how to use this deck specifically for the purpose that I'm going to be using it for, let me know. I'll be working on this for the next, I'm not going to rush through it. For the next, I'm going to I'll try to pull a daily card, but I really want to, some of the cards I might sit with for more than one day. Depends how long it takes me to write the page for each one. So I'm thinking this project will take me like 3 months to present to them what they're looking for as far as like the depth of work they are wanting from this assignment. So yeah, if you have any input on that or your own experiences with working with this deck, let me know. And then I did want to look at and show the guidebook. So it is broken up into the 4 sections: Maiden, Mother, Guardian, Crone, which I think is super cool. I had that idea of doing a deck like this too: Maiden, Mother, Wild Woman, Crone. Same concept. I think there's another deck like that as well that has this section as something else. But I love that this is becoming more commonplace instead of just Maiden, Mother, Crone. I heard there's like another someone group that calls this a mega. I don't really understand that. It's Magi? Maga? I don't know. It's M-A-G-A. Mega. Maiden, Mother, Mega, Crone. Such a cool concept because, yeah, I feel like it's missing this part. Okay, nice little introduction talking about each one, the elements, how to use the cards, a couple of spreads. Okay, card meanings. Oh, childhood and adolescence, openness, vitality, and vulnerability for the maiden. That's cool. Okay, so there's like a decent amount. So it has what's on the front of the card, and then a decent message, and then like a message from the maiden. Okay, cool. I want to see, what does it, oh wow, that's like a lot. That's a lot more. Okay, some of them are longer than others. Oh, there's a good amount for each card. Beautiful. I wanted to see here we go. Guardian, midlife, empowerment, selfhood, authority, meaning, composure, gifts, a renewal, and insight. So cool. I am so excited that I get to do this deck as my shadow work project for my 3rd degree. I am so stoked on that. So thank you for everyone that did videos of this talking about how this is such a great dark feminine shadow work deck, because I probably wouldn't have known that even though it was on my list, I probably wouldn't have known that. So thank you, and thanks for watching.